Helix.
What was your potentially biggest takeaway from the student responses you received regarding their remote instruction experiences this past year?
Issues that immediately came to the forefront were things like a reliable internet connection. There were some students who couldn't run Zoom on personal laptops. Most folks don't have printers in their home anymore. There are other inequities, things like home spaces or family care or child care that are much harder to solve for. And sometimes it's not about a solution, but rather about a practice of generosity or a practice of transparency.
Let's talk about being inclusive in regards to community, not just making communication channels and tools available, but intentionally facilitating community. What does that look like at its best?
I have a colleague, Rebecca Petiti, who says that every opportunity we engage with students is an opportunity to create just a little bit more connection between us and the students, between students and their peers, between students and the content. And so you can either create a little bit of connection, or if you miss those opportunities, you can create a lot of distance. As we look forward to a return to more in-person engagement with students, you're now in a situation where you're in a physical classroom with some of your students, and then other students are joining remotely. And so how do you create an equitable experience for these two groups? And I think quite rightly, step number one is creating community, focusing on that community building, welcoming all learners, setting tone by establishing community agreements that really transparently outline the expectations of both in-person and remote students.